Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it again. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, hit it with a thumbs up. Elon Musk's X is worth a little more than 1/5 of the $44 billion he paid to acquire the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, according to Fidelity. The latest in a series of valuation cuts by Fidelity since Musk's takeover in 2022. Key facts: Fidelity's stake in X is now worth about $4.19 million and estimate values X at $9.4 billion according to recent disclosures from Fidelity. Fidelity, initially $19.6 billion, holding from before Musk purchased X in October 2022, has been reduced by nearly 79% as of the end of August, the company said. The investment firm, and of course company stock, has reduced the value of its stake multiple times this year. Fidelity marked down the value of its shares by 10.2% in January and another 5.7% in February, despite increasing the estimates by 11% in December. X did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Forbes. Breaking news: text alerts. They are launching text alerts for that. All you have to do is text 201-335-0739, or you could just sign up on their website. Forbes valuation: Musk is the wealthiest person in the world with a fortune valued at $269.8 billion according to our latest estimates. Big number, $24 billion. That's how much the 8th largest investors in X have lost in combined value since Musk purchased the firm as of September 1st, according to the Washington Post. The key background: Musk purchased what was then Twitter in October 2022 following a lengthy transaction process, which included the company suing Musk after he tried to back out of his $44 billion offer. The company's revenue dropped by 50% after his buyout because of a massive decline in advertisement. According to Musk, while rebranding Twitter as X, Musk announced a series of changes to the platform: a premium subscription service that grants users verification badges, the ability to edit posts and prioritize rankings in conversations and search. Those changes resulted in backlash from users who claimed parody accounts could now trick users by paying for verification. Musk is reportedly requiring employees at X to write one-page reports detailing their contributions to the company before accessing stock options. He previously told employees that stock could be cashed out regularly, similar to his employees at SpaceX, according to The Verge. Further reading: there is a poll. Is Musk's rebranding of Twitter to X a success? And this poll is done by Civic Science. Again, you can let me know if you think yes, it's innovative, no, it's losing value, too early to tell. Well, just have to wait and see. Social Security check increase is coming earlier than expected. Social Security checks with next annual uplift will arrive sooner than expected. The Social Security Administration raises the amount Social Security checks are worth every year to stop inflation eating away at their purchasing power. This annual increase, known as the cost of living adjustment, will usually show up in the first checks of the new year on the first day of January 2025. However, since January 1st is a holiday, those due to receive supplemental security income check will in fact receive them on December 31st this year. This check will carry the 2025 COLA uplift, which is predicted to rise by 2.5% according to Todiska. This means the usual maximum payment for these checks, $943 for individuals and $1,450 for a couple, could rise to around $967 and $1,450 respectively. The COLA rise depends on inflation, meaning the increase varies from year to year. The SSA uses the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers to calculate its adjustment each year. the official figure is yet to be released, CPI data suggests it will close to 2.5%. The official number for the coming year increases are likely to be released in the second week of October. This will be a smaller increase than in 2024 because inflation has cooled considerably in the recent months. Around 68% of Americans receive some form of Social Security benefit every month. Total payouts include for retirement, disability, and survivor benefits now cost the government around 1.5 trillion a year. The highest retirement payments are as much as 4,873, though the figure is likely to be lower for the majority of recipients. In fact, the average monthly retirement check is 1,907, a figure that takes into account the 35 highest earning years in the recipient's career, and it is adjusted for inflation. The maximum benefit depends on the age you retire. For example, if you retire at full retirement age in 2024, your maximum benefit would be $3,822, the SSA states on its website. However, if you retire at age 62 in 2024, your maximum benefit would be $2,710. If you retire at age 70 in 2024, your maximum benefit would be $4,873. Double that. That site explains, despite the pending COLA increases, Americans living in 9 states will collect less Social Security from September due to a jump in taxes. Beneficiaries that live in Colorado, Connecticut, Minnesota, Montana, New Mexico, Rhode Island, Utah, Vermont, or West Virginia may have to pay more. The exact impact will depend on which state you live in and overall income. It also emerged earlier this year that Social Security is expected to run short on funds by 2035. The program relies on its trust funds to provide monthly benefit checks to around 70 million Americans. But an aging population is pushing up the cost of the program as a smaller share of people are paying into it, and spending it outpacing income. The latest annual report from the Social Security Board of Trustees found that the program will only be able to pay out full benefits for the next 11 years, which is 1 year later than previous estimates. So now Social Security on the verge of collapse. Controversial influencer and Tate said Monday that women should not vote. Women should vote because they don't care about issues outside of how they feel. He wrote in a post on X, formerly Twitter, they literally can't see the bigger picture for the good of society, and they certainly won't ever sacrifice for it. He has reached out to a representative for Tate for comment. Tate, 37 years old, is currently under house arrest in Romania. He and his brother Tristan Tate, 36. So his brother's 36 years old, Tate is 37, are both awaiting trial in Romania on separate human trafficking charges alongside 2 Romanian women. DICOT, Romania's anti-organized crime agency, is investigating allegations of human trafficking, including the trafficking of minors, engaged in sexual acts with a minor, forming an organized crime group, money laundering, and tampering with statements. These alleged offenses occurred between 2014 and 2024. Brothers who are dual US-UK nationals are also wanted in UK, where they face allegations of sexual assault. They have denied the allegations against them in the UK and Romania. Andrew Tate, who has 10 million followers on X, is well known for promoting misogynistic views online. He has been banned from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Tate described himself as absolutely a misogynist in an interview with a YouTuber, as per the BBC. He also said that I'm a realist, and when you're a realist, you're sexist. There's no way you can be rooted in reality and not be sexist. His post about women voting continued. When you tell this to a woman, she doesn't answer about the meta point. The average female vote built for democracy to be subverted via their emotionally and impressionably, etc. Tate said, there is no concept of anything in the female mind outside of a Truman Show, esque soap opera where the entire world and events exist only for and revolve around them. He also wrote, I'm saying this as one of the world's most famous men. Girls who are unknown, not even famous, the world all about them on a level one. Could never, on a level I could never, they can't even see ideas outside of themselves. Nothing exists unless they're in the middle. Like a dog can eat food, but a dog can't imagine another dog eating food, he wrote. At the time of writing, Tate's post has been viewed over 900,000 times and liked 11,000 times. Tate's post came in a response to a post from Andrew Torba, which read, to see all the problems facing our nation and know that female voters' sixth top concern is being able to slaughter their unborn children cements in my mind that the 19th Amendment was the single most self-destructive thing this country ever did. Nothing else even comes close, remotely close. Nothing else even comes remotely close. Women gained the right to vote in the U.S. in 1920, when the 19th Amendment was passed. Torba, who is the CEO of social media network Gab, was referencing reproductive health care, a key issue in the U.S. election, which is now a little over a month away. Tate is a vocal supporter of Donald Trump. He pledged $200,000 to the former president after he was found guilty on 34 felony counts in a hush money case. Trump has denounced the prosecution and maintained that Trump has denounced the prosecution and maintained that he is innocent. Anyways, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. And hit it with a subscribe, hit it with a thumbs up, and comment down below. With that said, thank you for joining, and of course, it's until next time.